everyone, thought I'd do a little day in the life today. We had a crazy couple of days because it was Josh's birthday and then he's just been into hospital for a very minor op, but it means I've been looking after him and the kids. The house is a state last night, so I've come down 6 a.m. and I've just tidied the lounge. I mean, it was awful. We do have a no toys rule in the lounge, which I'm going to keep enforcing now, and now it's time to tidy the rest of the house here. So it's 7 a.m, all back to normal. Those pots, I realised I actually couldn't fit in the drawer, so I just need to organise the drawer. But it's quite a noisy job, so I'm going to wait till everyone's awake to do that. Everyone's still asleep, which was lovely to have an hour cleaning in peace. Drinks up for the day, and yeah, so this morning we are going to do a little bit of work. We're going out at 9:30. I've got a friend coming at 9. She's been on holiday and I haven't seen her, so she's going to pop in very quickly. And then 9:30 we're going to go out to soft play. They do it half price on a Wednesday morning for home ed kids, which is amazing. So we're going to go there. So I've got drinks ready. I'll take some snacks with me, and yeah, but I need to jump in the shower because my hair is crazy. So we went to soft play this morning. Annoyingly, they normally have on a Wednesday morning like a half price thing, like for a home ed group, but they're not doing that anymore. So I turned up and paid the normal price, which was obviously then double what I was expecting to pay. So we're not going to be going there that often. Now it's like £7 a child, which is quite a lot when you've got 3 children. But we had a lovely time. They played for about, I don't know, an hour and a quarter, and then suddenly my littlest came over and started crying because her tummy hurt so much. And she does from time to time get like urine infections, so I think she's probably got that. So we've had to like kind of rush home, which is why I was going to get at the end. I thought, well, I'll try and go through and film some stuff of like just them, because obviously I can't just film from where I was sat because there's other children there. But anyway, so I didn't get to film. We've come home. She's now on the sofa. I'm desperately trying to get her to eat something so that she can have some Nurofen, because she said this morning that her ear hurt, so I gave her some Calpol. So she's already had Calpol, so she can only have Nurofen, but she won't eat. She's really funny. As soon as she feels ill, she just doesn't eat. So she won't eat, so she can't have Nurofen. But I'm going to go later and pick up some like liquid Calpol, because I've only got the little tablet things. And get her some of that, because she will normally take that. She's got a little slight temperature, so whether it's that or not I don't know, but that means there's her on the sofa for the afternoon watching telly. Sam and I are going to do some cooking, because he just loves cooking at the moment. We're going to make rolls and we're going to make tomato soup, and then the kids are making Tomato Fest. So we've got some tomato plants this year, and they absolutely love them, and they've named them, and today, apparently it has to be today, they're doing a festival all about the tomatoes, and it's lovely because Sam's cooking, they've planned it all, and we found some recipes he wants to make. Hope is doing all the crafts, and I'm sure she'll show you that later. Yeah, so come and see what happens. So we're just making some bread. Gonna make some bread rolls and tomato soup. Sam's really into baking, and we're doing Tomato Fest today, celebrating the tomatoes that they've made up. So we've got loads of activities, and then tomato soup and bread rolls for dinner. You can lock it, that's it. Is that number 3?
I think so.
So we finished the soup, we've blended it, and it looks actually amazing, and it tastes really good. So what I'm going to do later is heat it up for dinner and put some single cream in it to make it really creamy, and that looks amazing. And now we're going to do the rest of the bread rolls. Hello. Now we're going to do the rest of the bread rolls, aren't we? So that's been now left for an hour, and so we need to put some flour, Sam, onto this bowl here, a little bit of the self-raising flour, and then we can roll it out into a long sausage, it says. Oh, yeah, that's good. Good boy. It wasn't as much as I thought. That's it. Bring the dough over and we'll have a little go. And then you're going to do this and make it into some rolls, aren't you? Yes. Delicious.
So for Tomato Fest today, we're going to make these little tomato people, where you get tomatoes and then you like get the pipe cleaners, and in different colours there's like, so for example there's like legs there, that sort of thing, and they're all like arms and hairs and stuff, and then you like poke it into the tomato to make little people, and then you glue on the googly eyes. And then here we've got competition of draw the best tomato for a prize, and there's like loads of pens there. Then you draw the best tomato. And here we're making Harmer bee tomatoes. They should look like this, so they're quite easy to do and quite small. So I've done the outline of one there, and yeah, they just kind of do that themselves. And then I don't know if you can see, but there's little like scavenger hunt kind of pieces like there. It's meant to be a plant pot. But yeah, and basically they're all hidden in different places, and then they're all like worth different points, so they're in like a harder spot. If they're in a harder spot, then they'll be like worth more points and stuff. So yeah, and by the way, Tomato Fest is like where we kind of do loads of activities about our tomato plants. It's a bit weird, but yeah.
So I'm just on the school run again. Always have to come early to get a good car parking space. So I'm trying to like look at, if you can see my face, because the sun's like it's suddenly come out really bright, which is lovely, perfect for after school because we've got lots of garden activities set up. But I wasn't expecting it, and it's like right in my face. I've just been to Tesco on the way because I had to buy some Calpol for my littlest because she was feeling poorly. Although like, so I was like, you have an infection, this is going to be it for the next few days. My husband's obviously just had his operation, so I was like, I'm going to be doing the nights all myself. I had visions of it being awful, which it might still be. However, then about 10 minutes before I had to leave, she just like got up and was like running around in the garden. So I don't know, I felt like she might have pulled her muscle because obviously being at soft play she was like crawling around, rolling around, so maybe she did, or maybe it was just nothing, or maybe like a bit of cystitis or something. I used to get that as a child quite a lot, but she does drink quite a lot because she has loads of milk, so she does drink quite a bit. But anyway, so hopefully she'll be fine. But I've got Calpot anyway, and then I saw this, which I actually saw yesterday, and I actually don't have any money this week, but I've put it on my credit card. It was £20, and it's super cozy. It's like a big thing. However, what I hadn't realised yesterday when I saw it is it is actually in the pyjama range. So am I basically wearing like pyjamas out of the house, which is not really a look that I'm trying to go for. But you know, the issue is now I've put it on. Sorry, my arm is like killing me. I cannot hold the camera. What? How do people do this? How do you hold it? Anyway, my I can't, because I haven't got a mirror. I can't actually see what I look like. But you know, like I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it can't be that bad. All the kids are going to come out, and do you know, kids? They'll tell you, ain't they? I'm going to say, do I look like I'm wearing pajamas? And they'll probably say yes, and I'll be like, fair enough. So yes, I going to do the school run. Then so Maya isn't going to go to so the littlest isn't going to go to dancing today because she was feeling poorly, and to be honest I just don't want to like chair it. What's really handy about Josh being at home because he's had this operation is he's there with the kids. So I mean, he's not like, you know, 100%, but he is actually sat. If he sits really still in one position, he's all right. So he's sat and he's done work for like the last 4 or 5 hours, obviously. And so he is there, and it means that they're not at home on their own, which is much nicer. I much prefer that. And he's going to be at home. He's not meant to work for the rest of this week, and then he's meant to work from home next week because he also doesn't really want to catch a cold, because if he has to keep sneezing, obviously that will disturb all the nose issue. But yeah, he's doing pretty well. Right, I better go in. School run time. Yes. You're lovely.
Hand out your card quick. Ew, it's not 50 points. But if we put them in,
I'm not getting your face in. I'm doing a day in the life of my YouTube channel. But I'll just get the activity in.
and we got 50 points. Yeah, which is a bit of.
And we had candy floss for pudding. That's right, it's time for more tidying. That's what I ever do. Tidy my house. Right, it's now the next day because can you tell I'm not an evening person? I literally like gets to evening and I'm like, I'm too tired to film anymore. So what I ended up doing that was finishing all the tidying, having some dinner quickly, and then Josh is still recovering from his operation, so I got into bed with him and we watched a new program from iPlayer called Ludwig. It was really good. I obviously fell asleep at the pivotal moment, didn't find out who had committed the crime. As will probably happen every night. But I stole some of his Toblerone that he got for his birthday, and yeah, then went to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the day in the life. See you again soon.